They never have you pick up the radio in this game. You just kind of have it.
Yep.
Oh, one thing I wanted to comment on. One thing I really like. You're gonna figure out this puzzle to get that tape recorder. It's pretty complicated. One thing I really liked about this game compared to the original is that you can use your powers. You can use your plasmid. Sorry, you can use your plasmid power at the exact same time you're using a weapon. And the funny thing about the original Bioshock on Xbox, I didn't play on PC or other platforms, but like your left triggers, both the normal trigger and the shoulder trigger control your plasmid, and your right trigger controls your weapon. So they had the function totally separated out, but for some reason you can only use one at a time. And if you're holding your weapon, you couldn't use your plasma. If you hit the plasma button, you'd have to lower your weapon and switch, and it's kind of a pain. And they streamlined that in this game. They didn't change the controls, they just made it so you didn't lower your weapon when using the plasma.
Belong to lab.
Mid.
But if you are clever,
hack it.
they can be made to serve you.
Well, to be fair, back in the first game before you're basically super... I don't know why I did that. That was ridiculous. Back in the first game before you're super...
camera?
No. Back in the first game before you're superhuman, you really can't carry, for instance, like a rivet gun one-handed or a giant drill.
Yeah, but you carry like every weapon. Like you're carrying a shotgun and a Tommy gun and a pistol. I mean, it's still ridiculous what you're carrying in a grenade launcher.
Well,
it's
no.
It's not like Halo where they limit the amount
enough.
of weapons you can carry. You're carrying all 6 weapons. I don't know where he puts them either. I mean, maybe he has like really baggy 60s pants.
MC Hammer pants?
Yeah, and the funny thing is Halo could actually explain that away because he's in like a suit with magnetic grips on it, so he can just stick stuff to his back. And he has like suit boosted muscles or whatever, so he's strong enough to lift it. But they don't bother. They're just like, no, you can only practically carry 2 weapons, sorry.
I run around
this
in
game
a
does
circle
not.
here
This
for
game,
a while, by the way. Because I'm
okay.
obviously confused. I'm like, where the hell am I going?
There's no arrow.
There is no arrow.
Yeah, another thing about Bioshock is not only does it give you the arrow that tells you your objective, but it gives you the little right. If you hit right on the D-pad, it'll actually go into a lot of detail over exactly what you're supposed to do.
Oh, no, you know what I was doing? This bothered me. The fact that I couldn't figure out...
You had to come back and get the recorder? Don't you just duck down and crawl through the broken blade?
Nope. Actually, as it turns out, it's stupid. You can't even get it yet. So the only way
you have to get another power?
Yes, exactly. You have to get the telekinesis power.
Telekinesis?
Telekinesis?
No, I'm joking. That's a dwarf reference. Okay. Anyway.
Craig Charles?
Yes. No, that was the other character on Red Dwarf, the cat. He couldn't pronounce the word telekinesis. Oh, there it is.
Father, it's me, Eleanor.
You know what this reminds me of?
Awake in there. I can feel it.
Cheshire Cat?
Father won't be able to
Nagillum in Star Trek, the first season.
This plasmid is
he kills that navigator guy.
Right.
And it's just like 2 eyeballs floating in space.
Please,
oh, they ruined it. Now it's totally different, sorry.
Damn it.
So close to Nagillum. Telekinesis is, oh, you start out with 3 slots, not just 2. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
When the original Bioshock came out, physics-based gameplay, like things like telekinesis, was still relatively new. Not like new. I mean, like obviously Half-Life 2 was the big revolution there, but it was still pretty innovative when Bioshock came out. And they made good use of it. The telekinesis in this game is great. You can do cool things like if you're fighting. Do the splicers wear masks in this game?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the first game, all the splicers were masks. You can do things like use your telekinesis to grab the mask off their face and then shoot it back at them. And it's actually a one-hit kill if you do that because it like cuts into them. It's awesome. Anyway.
I don't think I ever actually did that. I never used telekinesis really as an attack power.
The game only tells you can use it for catching grenades, which I've always thought was funny because the game doesn't really like in any way explore the possibilities of telekinesis. It's just like, oh, this is handy for grabbing grenades out of the air, and then they have you practice with tennis balls. But you can use it for so many things in that game. It's pretty awesome.
By the way,
what are we doing?
I thought that the basket of apples on the back of the security bot, this is why I'm looking at it so intently, was because it was one of the things that flew out of the pipe and just got stuck on the back of the turret for the longest time, and then I realized later on, I'm like, oh, right, that's just a weird art design choice.
Yeah, those security bots are another science fiction element in this otherwise not at all science fiction game.
There we go.
Mr. Divey, want to play? Actually, I'm quite busy right now, Miss
Lamb has a
Eleanor.
daughter, by the way.
Maybe later. Well, all right.
Yes, that's who's talking to you, and that's who also gets stolen at the beginning of the game.
Wait, you
Stolen being a loose term. When you kill yourself.
And her tape recorder's kind of messed up there. That was goofy.
It's because she was destroying it as she was narrating that.
Yes. There you go. There's some telekinesis action. You should use the oxygen man.
I was trying to, but
There you
that
go.
was part of the problem. Is I was trying to use the oxygen tank and it didn't work very well. So I was like, meh.
You gotta be
Yeah.
careful with it because if you're holding one with telekinesis and get shot with a bullet, it'll go off in your face. Just give an FYI there.
Oh yeah.
Now
no.
the security bot shows up. What a helpful freaking guy. You shot him, I think. You didn't get the warning about shooting a friendly, so I guess you didn't shoot him.
That's
The funny
right.
thing in this game, they send squads of those guys at you at once. In the original game, they only sent 1 or 2 at a time, except for a couple ambushes.
Without me. No city without the Atlantic Express.
Oh yeah, and instead of the black market supplying Bibles and booze,
Personal
it's the transit guy who's kind of the third battle here. So, so Tenenbaum is like, I'm trying to think of who's the name of the guy at the beginning of the original Bioshock who's guiding you to save his family in the submarine.
Of cash in the bank, though.
Oh, supposedly, I don't remember. Atlas.
Atlas, yeah. Okay, so Tenenbaum is like the good guy, like Atlas, and then this guy is basically the gangster analog, the guy who's kind of effing up the whole city, or effing up, you know, quote unquote, although he's not really. And then the Lamb is the bad guy, I guess, is the simplest way to put it. But like the original game, the plot's gonna have a few twists and turns. It's not gonna be that simple.
Well, and of course, she doesn't think, she's not an overtly bad person. She doesn't want to do harm, but she thinks that her way is the right way.
Yeah.
And so it's basically the ends justify the means type thing in her mind.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, even Ryan, I don't think Sophia Lamb shows even as much self-awareness as Ryan did, because at least Ryan was like, why do we have a death penalty inside a, you know, this perfect utopia? Like, at least he showed some self-awareness of what was going on. I don't think Lamb even does that. But it's been a long time since I played, so I'll find out as we go through.
It's been quite a while since I listened to, I mean, there's a lot of audio log. Holy crap, that was loud. Oh,
She jammed up
Ouch.
the machine.
Sophia Lamb
Now you
is
need to
using
telekinesis
the
your way
slicers
in there.
against you.
Look,
I
there's a hole in
know.
the wall,
Big daddies are
conveniently
like her
positioned for
slaves,
you to use
guarding
telekinesis
the
through.
little ones.
the one I was
Someone
looking through earlier,
has awakened you.
ironically.
Somewhere there's a guy who spent like 50 minutes here trying to figure out what he had to do next, because he didn't see that hole in the wall.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Know of your bond with Eleanor
Oh,
Delta.
I'm trying to
save
figure out
They
yourself,
only
when to
spent
use.
like one.
you will come
Yes,
for her.
Yeah.
exactly.
But Eleanor
Even though it
has
looks
a
like there's
destiny,
30 in there.
one you cannot share.
Well, but they cost like
There is no
$5,
place
so
for
you have to
you
put the
in
coins in, like the
paradise.
bathrooms.
Yeah,
Find
the
me that.
bathrooms you can only use once as well.
How
There
about
was
that service
guarding
values
his.
machine's turned off?
He was guarding his tuna with his life.
Man. The best thing about this game is the Circus of Values, and how every time you walk by it, it makes the clown laugh. Welcome to the Circus of Values!
I know.
I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed that that one isn't doing it.
No, I don't
Hope they
think they
didn't get
got
rid of
rid
that.
of. They did.
Oh. How could they?
I don't know.
In ethical psychiatry,
Sophia Lamb did
we
it.
must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic.
Why would you even
sexual
want to roll
pathos,
this junk, this
all
hunk of crap?
responses to ancient
Well,
solutions.
10 years ago, it must
Really?
have been a real nice
Yeah,
place
10
to
years
live.
ago.
This theory
before everyone went nuts and started killing people, it was pretty nice. But
They
Yeah.
mistake my study of natural
I
law
bet
for
it
the
stinks
worship
too,
of
because remember that's all
competition.
seawater.
Remember, Eleanor,
That's true.
one must know
Yeah.
the beast
It was
before
pretty
it can
smelly.
be slain.
I like how you keep wistfully looking at those Vita chambers. You're like, oh, it'll resurrect me. No,
Yeah.
you turned them off.
Yep, I did. However, you will notice that I do not die one single time in this game. I get close a couple of times, but I don't actually die.
Nice.
So
Well, you're playing on easy.
that is true.
Uh-oh.
That was part of the
Uh-oh.
reason, actually, I played on easy, is because I didn't... When we were playing Halo, we kept dying on
Yeah, you
Legendary.
recorded this right after that one frustrating... listeners won't see that for like a month because we have tons of Halo queued up, but there was an episode where we're gonna have to edit out some us swearing at not being able to pass a certain place in Halo for like 20 minutes. And then the instant we gave up on that recording, we went through it like the next minute. Like, okay, that's it, let's stop for the night, and then boom, we're done. It's like, oh, damn it.
I know. That would have been a
Yeah,
perfect
so,
Huh?
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that guy with the welder mask would have been a perfect opportunity to use the
I was just about to
telekinesis.
comment. Yeah, so welders masks are armor in this game, and the other thing is that if you use telekinesis and you're holding an item towards you, you can use that as armor too. Protect yourself from bullets. Just FYI, not that it matters since we're watching a recording I made, weeks ago. But if it
Yes.
comes up, now you know. Yeah, I'm shocked that you didn't use telekinesis for that much stuff. It's basically the gravity gun in Half-Life 2. I mean, let's be honest. It really is the same thing. But it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's okay if you steal a good idea and you don't make it any worse. And you're not like the 87th person to steal it. As long as you're the second, it's okay.
Were they only the second?
The original Bioshock was probably close to that. It came out not too long after... When did Half-Life 2 come out? 2003?
Oh,
4? 2004, 2005, and Bioshock was like 2005 or 2006, so they were pretty close.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, security bot. No elevator ride for you.
That's okay, he can manage all that by himself. Security bot's pretty buff.
Yeah, except there's like 6 of them. I think he does blow up, by the way.
Well, whatever, you're gonna be in a new area, it doesn't matter.
That's right.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She
So-
is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
So before this footage ends, can I just complain that you didn't turn on subtitles?
I think I do that for the second one. I'm just gonna put that out
Okay,
there.
well that's okay then. As long as we were quiet during the important stuff, but if subtitles are on, it doesn't matter as much as if we talk over crap.
You know how our usual thing is. They're not on by default, and we almost always forget the first time. So
Yeah, that's an extra super bonus in episode 1. You get to see us go to the menus and turn on. Oh, what is that? Your bot?
holy crap!
It's still alive? How'd it get
How
up
did
here?
it even?
Did it teleport? If you get up here, does it teleport to join you?
I assume so.
Did you
but
notice those are proximity mines?
yes, you think they're? Oh well, there we
Oh,
go.
that's it for session 1. Cool. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just going to quickly talk about the proximity rivets. They're actually not mines. They're not explosive or anything. They're rivets that
Yeah,
somehow
they're rivets.
plug themselves into a wall and then shoot a laser beam out their butt end. Then if something
And then-
crosses the laser beam, they shoot out of the wall, and I just don't make
Well-
any sense. It's one of those weird video game weapons that doesn't make any damn sense. You just have to kind of grin and bear it.
It's on par with the Half-Life hot rebar shooting crossbow.
Yeah, it shoots rebar that's been superheated to red hot, and somehow it's the most accurate weapon in the game. Figure that one out.
Hey, no, but that's how the frickin' rivet gun is later. Remember too, because there is an attachment that superheats the rivets
It superheats the
before
rivets.
it shoots.
There you
yeah.
go.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, great. That's man, that's some Bioshock 2 right there.